run into it is the subject into run into something else, the organization. So so it's good to know how to do some abbreviated meditation in this. So it's very good, some deeper feeling generated into this. You see, I mean, otherwise, of course, as Buddhism, as Buddhism, even we say Sangye Chodang Zode, but Sangye eliminated and developed, you see. So the completely eliminated, you see, not only the obscuring, not only the obscuring, disturbing, see, the delusions. The gross, there was the gross, which mainly interfered to achieve liberation from samsara. Not only that, not only cessation of that, but also even the, all that. There's so much. There's so much details. You see, what is within that? So much to, what is to be removed. So much. You see, you see by different levels of path. Then these, there's the 5 paths which of liberation. See, path of meditation, path of rising path, the path of meditation, normal learning. So that, there are many of those 37 aids to the Chanchu Sutton, 37 aids to enlightenment. So there are many of those parts in those. So within each part there are many details, you see. So the 5 paths, 10 bhumis to achieve full enlightenment. So somebody who entered in the from beginning entered straight in mind path, and there's 5 paths, 10 bhumis. Then when you achieve the 7th bhumi, after that you have a delusion. Then after you complete that, then you see the after you achieve 8th bhumi, you don't have that delusion. You don't have the disturbing thought obscurations. Then the 8th, 9th, 10th bhumi do not have only the subtle defilements. So that so within these there's so many, within those parts there's so much to so many different categories, so many levels to learn and how they to actualize. So so much details to learn. So remove the subtle negative imprint left by the concept of truly delusion, true concept, true existence. So the 3 last path, particular antidote to that, remove completely. And so then you don't have, then you are totally free from the dualistic view of the truly existence. And so the hallucinations. So however, all the department, all the gross subtle developments are removed fully. No mistakes, there's no mistakes left. You see, so not one slightest wrong concept into the negative imprint left. You see, no hallucinant appearances of purified, true appearance of that, total purified. And so Sang itself, you see, there's so much of the unbelievable studies. Fully completed, you see. Then that after Sang, after completely eliminated, then completely developed, you see. Then it happens. So in the monasteries, in the monastic universities, you see, so related to Tibetan monasteries, no question about it, in the ancient time. Those Nalanda monastic university, the Kamalashila, the Tibet, even the Lama meditation, so you study so many years of your life, the sutra, so the meaning of the Sangye, you see, for so many years you study those 5 major scriptures, sutras, scriptures, logician, the Alama Abhismana Kadega, the Matamika, the Abhitamkosha, the Vinaya, that you see, for so many years of full study, and then you into Tantric college, then you study Tantric path, into details, very profound, such as you see, all the ritual art, the meaning behind meanings, art, mandala, and the meanings behind all that, other things you say, the whole path through, whole Tantric path through enlightenment. So deep and extensive. So that's all within the meaning of the 2 words, Sangye. So it's like that. All those great texts, so much to memorize, all to study. You see, root text commentaries about that. So just the 2 words, Sang and Ye. You see, so this is what we need to achieve. We need Sang, we need Ye. You see. So like this, the church. So the whole path. So then Sangha, and then the qualities, you see. So much to say. So so much to study. You see. So that. So you see, in the Buddhism, even you see, so even towards Sangye, like the very first one, Buddha. So whatever you see. So even to the words, there's see, very deep meaning. So like that, see, so much to study. So what I'm saying. So yeah, see. So yeah, so the meditation. See. So begin with this. So oneself. So you see as I mentioned it earlier yesterday. So the take refuge, man primary take refuge, then the tongue taking refuge, the second vajayana way of taking refuge. See, so the so so see to be to be by practicing general states, then to be free from the ordinary appearance of ordinary concept, then to be free from unfunctionable, the chakra window drops, see, they make it functionable, the impure wind and impure mind, you see, to be free from that, you see, to seize those. So yeah, so, that see, then the Lama Dharma Sangha. So, so after what I introduced yesterday, then, the call for refuge, you see the also mind, this qualified the cause, usual fear of also samsara. That I think that the oneself being the being samsara experience suffering is having useful fear of that. Then they say faith to Buddha Sangha, but understand that the power to liberate, to save oneself, to liberate oneself from this the oceans of samsara and suffering and cause karma and delusions. Then with those two causes, then the mental then completely relying on, totally trusting, relying on Buddha Sangha, that mental factor is the refuge. And then Mahayana is the third cause, those two causes, then the third one is the compassion to other sentient beings. The three causes, and then totally rely on the Dhamma Sangha, the power, the qualities. So that's that mental factor is Mahayana, the future. So the myself have been experiencing the suffering, the particular suffering, the lower realm and general suffering samsara, from beginning, numberless times, from beginningless rebirth, being under the control of karma and delusion. So first feel that. The beginningless suffering. Samsara. The one I've been experiencing. Feel the beginningless. Suffering. Experience suffering samsara. So when you think, even when you start to feel a little bit, the beginning is suffering samsara, going through it. Can't imagine. It's the most unbearable. Can't imagine. It's something that you want to change your life immediately. Can't delay even a second. Want to change your attitude, your conduct. You see, there is become cause of samsara. There is become cause of the law of realms. You know, just works with this life. The meaningless works of this life. You want to change, say, instantly. I mean, they can't wait a second, minute, second, can't wait. You want to change from this. You see, like that, like that. Didn't even higher than change from self-cherishing thought. Can't wait, you know. Also, I mean, when the thought is, when your thought is, I mean, it's bigger than can't stand even a minute, second, you know, can't wait, you know. I want to change immediately from cherishing I into cherishing others. It's like that. Reality is like that. So when you think that the beginning is suffering with samsara, you know, really, if you even a little feeling of that, can't stand, you know, can't stand even a second, or minute, second, you see, you want to change right now. So that is it. One needs a life totally different. You see, life from beginningless to birth. Life from beginningless to birth. How is the one? How has been one's life? How you been living life? Was totally different from that. Totally new from that. See, it gives that courage, you know. Yeah, inspiration. See, so something can't wait, you know. So that means you can't wait to not practicing dharma, you know, can't wait even a minute, second, you see. Sort of that. That's what the effect is. So, yeah, then see. Then you see, yeah, then you see, Then you see, then also if one does not practice, if one doesn't, I say, doesn't practice Dharma, doesn't get liberated from, doesn't get liberated from samsara, then you see, oh, then again, endlessly. You know, or one doesn't get the renunciation of samsara, see, detachment. Then one will have to experience suffering of samsara endlessly, again. So that is not that's the first shocking, first the very deep, unbelievable shocking is the beginningless suffering. I've been suffering from beginningless. Experience suffering of samsara from beginningless. Numbers from beginningless. Now second shocking is the endless. Again, endless. If it this time, if one didn't get to practice Dharma, you know, by general renunciation, that didn't change that one's mind attitude, became totally detached to samsara, see. So without the renunciation, then endlessly one will have to suffer in samsara. So again. So that's second great shocking. See. So then now you look at there's a case of yourself like this, but now you look at the numberless sentient beings, numberless helpings. Oh, then they have been exactly same. They have been experiencing general suffering. Particular Lord, then general suffering from numberless times, from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? Now there's numberless. Wow. Can you imagine? Numberless. Can you imagine? Yeah, it's most unbearable. Then you see, so if they don't get help, if they don't get help, you know, if they don't get help from you, you know, see, Dharma, see, they will have to suffer. See, and endless in some sense. See. Can't imagine. Numberless. Oh, now it's much before you adjust yourself. One sentence yourself, but now there's numberless. Have to suffer. Can imagine. And you see, past, there was an experience, numberless suffering. The Lord of suffering, but general suffering, numerous times from beginningless rebirth. Then they don't get help from you. Then see then endless to the suffering. Can't imagine. Then number Sankar goes. They have been experienced particular suffering, the general suffering, and numberless times from beginningless rebirth. Feel this. Now, if they don't get help from you, then you see, they will have to suffer. Experience suffering sometimes. Endlessly. Again, endlessly. This is the most, can imagine, numberless, can imagine, the most unbearable. Numberless the animals. They have been experiencing, particularly the lower realm suffering, general suffering, numberless times from beginningless rebirth. First, feel that. So when we see them animals. Cat and dogs, and there's pigs, fish and turtles, and tigers, see, the crocodiles, see, staying in the water. No other animals can see. All the rest of the body is inside the water. Only maybe a little, half the eye is out. Only the eye is out, only the eye is out. Otherwise, everything in the water. So nobody can see. Comes very slowly, without making noise. Comes very slowly, towards the shore of the water. Comes without noise, in the noise, you see. Comes very quietly. Even the cows and the. So I saw at Africa, must be in the TV. So there was, there was a little bit of matter. Of course, there's huge matter near the shore. The cows, they came from very far. I saw so many miles because water is scarcity. So, they come from many miles. So I don't know how many hours they come, but can imagine to go to the place where there's water. So then the one goes first, of course. Start drinking the water. You see, just about the mouth, just put in the water. Then this crocodiles, crocodile is just there, into the water. You see, then just grab, just grab, and suddenly, come up, grab. You see, so. Then try to escape away. Can't escape because you slide. You slide down. You see, the mud. So you could go up, but go down. You go up. You see, can't escape. Nowhere to escape. It's a mud like this up. So then the crocodile, from lake. You see, then carried by water. Then of course the rest run away, but this one's carried by water. Not carried by the crocodile. carried by crocodile. You see the cow. You see the cows. You see, body, half body is on above the water. Above the water, half body. You see, more than half. The back part is outside the water. Then I don't know how the crocodile carries, but. Was carrying, then in the middle of the water, it carries down. I can imagine. So, while he was doing that, the others ran away because they're not the mud. You see, I can imagine. So due to heavy ignorance, very heavy ignorance. So, like Buddha said, exactly, and animal suffering, heavy ignorance, and then being eaten with another one, hot and cold and hunger test, all things, torture and all that. I can imagine. So So all starts with ignorance. So anyway, so say yourself have gone through this numbers times, and yourself have been crocodile born as crocodile numbers times, and eaten you can say all eating all sentient beings. Numbers times you were born as crocodile. So eating so many sentient beings in the past life. Can be said to see born numerous times crocodile and eaten all sentient beings. It can be said that. So here, this time we are born as human being, and like this, here meet together and practice Dharma together, meet up together and practice Dharma together. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Can't imagine. Unbelievable. Following the path to enlightenment, Lamrim, following the path to liberation, and following the path to enlightenment. Here, can't imagine. But in the past lives, been eaten by each other. We were eaten by each other numerous times. Yeah, if you look at the past lives story, like that. So, not only father, mother, each other, wife, husband, each other, children, brother, sister, each other, enemy, friend, stranger, each other. From beginning, it's been like that. You see. So anyway, the animal. So like that, they have been experiencing particular certain laws and general some numberless times. From beginning, less repeat. So I feel that. that, not only the past, so they don't get help by that, get help by oneself, by you there, or then they will have to suffer sometimes, you see, like that, endlessly again. So feel that. This help doesn't mean food. This help doesn't mean what common people in the world help is food and shelter, medicine, you see, money, like that. Dharma. So numberless helping, numberless human beings. Okay, now. They have been experiencing particular suffering or general suffering, numberless times, from beginningless rebirth. Feel that. so they don't get help by you, then they will have to, again, they will have to experience suffering samsara endlessly, again. Suras, same, numberless suras have been experiencing the particular suffering of the Lord, general suffering of samsara, numberless times, from beginningless rebirth. most unbearable. Can imagine. So then if they don't help you, then they will actually experience suffering samsara endlessly again. Same thing again, endlessly. The asuras, they have been experiencing general and particular suffering Lord realm, and the general suffering samsara numberless times from beginningless rebirth. Most amazing, most unbearable. Now, if they don't get help by you, then they will have to experience suffering samsara and endlessly again. So, most can imagine. Can imagine that. Numberless, the same intimate state, numberless intimate states have been experienced, particular suffering, general suffering, samsara, numberless times from beginningless rebirth. so they don't get helped by you. Then they will have to experience again suffering samsara endlessly. So can't stand even a minute, second, can't stand that. So that's so the general compassions, so the mind of refuge, the compassion, the third cause of the refuge is so freedom from oceans of samsara suffering, and the cause come under that. So then you see, then you see yourself, not having completely, you see, not having sung, you see, not having sung, totally eliminate all the mistakes of mind, and didn't complete all the quality of realization, so it cannot do perfect work. Cannot do perfect work. That's what it means. So then go. Then go for refuge, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. See, so they have all the qualities, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha's power. So to liberate not only yourself, but the number of sentient beings in each realm. So, from the oceans of samsara suffering caused, and they have the quality powers. They took with the whole. See, the faith that they have the quality powers. Okay, but as explained, as it is explained in the Abhasamalakarika, Matamika, so yeah, so see, so the described in 7 topics, and even that as introduction, you see, there are all those details. In the also the in the 8th chapter also. The mathematical subject is I think the last mathematical subject, the last the chapter, I think, describes the kayas, the 4 kayas, and the higher Bodhisattva's qualities, Buddha's qualities, kind of image, kind of like a, do not fit at all to our ordinary mind. Can't fit, can't grasp, can't. It's kind of like a, for our mind is like impossible things. To our mind is, it is possible. It's most amazing possible with their mind, with their free mind, you see. So that's not with your mind, but with their mind. Not with your obscure mind. So anyway, so to the whole heart, totally like from the Dhamma Sangha. With these 3 causes, the last one, the compassion, then fair, then they are faith to the Dhamma Sangha. They have these qualities, powers. Yes. So with the whole heart, from bottom of your bottom of your heart, from bottom of your heart. Oh, then rely on, and then totally rely on the Dhamma Sangha. So that's just solve all the sentient to be liberated from oceans, some oceans of some suffering cause. So, from bottom of your heart, so the and can you imagine after thinking so extensively of that? Can you imagine that's how? I mean, can you imagine yourself? Then now the numbers of nature really, wow. Can you imagine this? So then you say longing for refuge, bottom of your heart. The Dhamma Sangha, see. Around that. So that mental factor, that's the Mahana, which is the Dhamma Sangha. So they so there's this 전담배 상제, 군조배 상제. So absolutely absolutely ultimate. The ultimate, maybe absolute Buddha, that's Dharmakaya, the Kunzava Sangye, see. So, I'm not sure the conventional Buddha, I mean I have to translate it like this, but I have a question on that. And conventional Buddha, and we say the Kunzava Sangye, that Sangye is which is true. It's perceived by the Kunzo of mind, so that so Kunzava Sangye. The Buddha is some of the kind of Manakaya, the Rubakaya, okay? Now Dharma, the absolute Dharma, the wisdom directly perceives emptiness. The wisdom directly perceives emptiness. The cessation of the suffering, cessation of the developments. It's that. So the cessation of the suffering, the cessation of the gross subtle developments. So that was that one is the teachings, the three basket teachings, the text to say. Then the Gidun has two. Gidun is the one. Can be ordained person, can be a lay person, doesn't have to be number 4. It can be anybody who has a realization to true cessation of the suffering and true path, who has who has any of these realizations that the turn time back to control absolute sangha. Then the Gunzobe get to control, and then they say, there's true for the logical mind, you know, it's a control, then that this is that one is the for fully ordained nun or monk living pure vow, but do not have realization of absolute Dharma. So that is then that one has number 4. So this. So here, then taking refuge to both. Okay, so that. So see, yeah. So the here, you see, going for refuge Buddha Dharma Sangha. You see, that's the cause refuge. You know, the taking refuge Buddha Dharma Sangha, whose mind, mental condition is separate from your mind. You see, so here. For what until the enlightenment is achieved, that shows the ultimate. That shows the result time refuge. Result refuge. That shows that shows the result refuge until the enlightenment is achieved. That shows the result refuge. So let's see. I go for refuge with Dharma Sangha. That's practicing cause refuge, and then in order to achieve the result refuge, you see that is when the association of the suffering and development is the true path is your experience. You see, your mind becomes that. This is the result of Dharma, the result of Sangha. Then that time yourself becomes the absolute Sangha. Then through that, but developing the Dharma, then you become the result Buddha. You become the result Buddha. The result, the refuge, you see. Cause refuge, the result. This is the result. So you achieve the result refuge that time. In the Buddha, you see. So all of that. So this is the result refuge. Yourself become your mind becomes Dharma, they become Sangha, you become the Buddha, you see. That's the result refuge. So until the enlightenment is the result of which I say. So only then you can do perfect work towards something without any effort, without motivation, without any effort. So say. Spontaneously, see. Can imagine like this. Often I give this example. One sun rises in this universe, and then you see whichever water there's no cover. You see, so it reflects in the ocean, in the water dew, water springs, so everywhere where there's water. One sun, only one sun, but reflection comes everywhere. But there's no motivation, there's no effort. You see, I'm going to reflect in all this water, water dew, on the plant, on the wires, on the plant, water dew. You see, so there's no motivation, there's no effort to manifest, to reflect. So like that. How you going to work for sentient being after you become Buddha? Wow, spontaneous, wow, naturally. Can imagine even to guide one sentient being from happiness to happiness, bring to enlightenment. Wow, numberless manifestations. Whenever the karma of the sentient being ripened, without delay even second, immediately manifest and guide the sentient being. So a different aspect. Numberless, you see, manifestation, even to guide one sentient being. All kinds of forms, can imagine. reveal various methods to that sentient being. Then from life to life, happiness to happiness, then bring to enlightenment. Can you imagine? So, to number, you do perfect work towards numberless sentient beings. Wow, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Without effort, just naturally. Until every sentient being is brought to enlightenment. Imagine. Freedom from suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Can you imagine? So that, and then, so here, practicing cause of refuge and the result of refuge. Okay, so that. Then now, yeah. So we do this refuge part. Then I do explain the next one now. Sanje che dan zo de cha na ma la cha zhen ba do da ne ja is by the collections of the merits. Basically the transcendental wisdom of the merits of transcendental wisdom and merits of virtue. See? And that merits of virtue. See? And there's charity, morality, patience, perseverance, concentration, like that. You see that so many. See, merits of virtue, so many. See that. So the lesson has said that. In the past, I just saw Sunamji, I think Sunamji. So as soon as I said during Kalachakra many times, he said, it's better to say Daichi Sojibe Chonamji. Thomas collections. So Daichi Sojibe Sunamji say that just only the sounds like only one part of merit, the merit of virtue. Sunamji, the Sunamji talk, merit of virtue, and he talks, merit of virtue, merits of transcendental wisdom. So that, so two types of merits. So talk collections. But then, collections. But then sometimes talk is used as a merit, you know. Sakma. Then when you say sakma means collect merits. You see, so many things that should merit, you know, on what's it? Collection. Some that then Sakma, when the Tibetan language comes to Sakma, then collect the collections. It becomes like this. No, collect the merits. That one Sakma means collect the merits. Merits, yeah. That. Yeah. Not saying collect the collection. So anyway, so what I add is this that put everybody's merits together, so it makes unbelievably powerful. So if you have a million, billion, zillion, trillion dollars, then you can do so many unbelievable, most unbelievable projects to help sentient being. Oh, you see. So here you see, you put all the merits together, then it's so powerful for you to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. So you see, did you all your past, present, future merits, all your past, not talking about this life, past from beginning of the birth, past, present, future merits, and all the past, present, future merits collected by numberless sentient beings and Buddhas. Okay, so they are put all together. And that. So I think I didn't put Buddha before, but this is a new one. It's a new fashion. There's a new fashion. There's a new fashion this time. New fashion bodhicitta. So the past included sentient beings married, but so recently I added Buddha. Okay, so I can imagine. Unbelievable all this marriage put together. Okay. So think all this. You are three-time marriage called number of sentient beings and Buddhas. Okay. So, okay. You see, if you can do, then while you are generating bodhicitta, at the same time practice mindfulness. What your mind is doing, merely imputing. What your mind is doing, merely imputing merits, merely imputing I, merely imputing enlightenment, merely imputing sentient beings. So while you're going through the bodhicitta, practice mindfulness at the same time. What the mind is doing is merely imputing all these things. So then you see the emptiness is sealed. It's done at the same time. I think what S1 during Rinpoche bodhicitta, S1 explains. Okay? So if one is able to die, then of course very good. I don't know how about then. According to Jetu Kangpa, the greatest, unbelievable, the Sarah Lama, Sarah Che Lama, who has hermitage built in Tibet, the Sarah Monastery. So here the Sarah Monastery, here, Sarah Monastery. Then there's a huge rock mountain, and very on top, there's a hermitage there. I haven't been there, but I thought maybe next time it happened to go there, maybe go there, see a hermitage, Jetu Kangpa. Because I saw the teaching, Jetu Kangpa's teaching is amazing. Every teaching, whenever you give teaching, always begin with bodhicitta. Always begin with bodhicitta. Very inspiring, very, very. And then the disciples always offer talk. And during the talk, then he give they request Bodhisattva. And then this is his style. So always like that. So, yeah. Amazing. Short teaching, very inspiring. So, but always bodhicitta, and then like that. Then yeah. So according to his technique, then it's at the end. Yeah. Then meditation comes. No way to that. Okay. Meditation comes. The emptiness after having then emptiness comes. So anyway, then he says was while you're chanting bodhicitta, then you see, you practice mindfulness, then, merely impetus or empty, Okay, yeah. Then you see all these merits, three-time merits, number of things in the Buddhas. Okay. in order to benefit for the transmigrating beings, dollar pinches, dollars migrating beings. Dollars, the two meanings. One meaning is the sentient beings. You see, after they were born, then after the birth, constantly, non-stop, even a second, constantly goes for death. Their life constantly goes towards the death. You know. So fast goes to that. Dollars. One meaning of dollar is that. That's what I will be going as a go. One who's going, go or one who's going. So what's more correct? So that. That I think that one you don't call transmigrating. So then the other meaning is then transmigrating. See, so the sentient beings that we just talked about. We just talked about 6 rhythms, including intimate beings. Then 7 is the sentient beings. Okay, the sentient beings. They've been they've been completely under the control of delusion, under the control of karma and delusion, completely. So, and those who are not familiar with the 12 link, the 12 dependent related limb, those who are not familiar, I wouldn't get the idea, but those who've been familiar, then you can understand. But anyway, you should look for in the text and then learn 12 dependent related limb if you're not familiar with that. Okay, but that's the most important thing, to know how you are circling samsara. You know, you see what causes the rebirth, why you're born, why you die, why you're born. So it talks about that. So why you're born? Well, why we're born? See, so the answer is that. See? So anyway, so the then same. Why you are suffering? You know, I said, why you are suffering? Why you have a body, mind that suffers? Why? Instead of bliss, you know, only bliss or nothing. So why suffer? Oh, that explanation. Then you can understand by understanding 12 dependent related limb. So say. So you see, so this is the things, yeah, numbers in nature. Okay. We can call mother sentient being. Mother, bring that. Okay, bring that subject. Mother means close to your heart. You know, but you see, thinking mother close to your heart, and then at the same time means kind. Being mother and kind 4 ways. Noblest kind from beginningless to birth, get body to get body, you know, and especially human body which is allowed to practice Dharma, and then bear hardships. So protected the one's life, your life, from hundreds of danger hundreds of times each day. Each day, you know, when David wants your mother, every day you are protected by them from hundreds of danger, life danger, all the and from beginningless rebirth. Numberless time from beginningless rebirth. You know, every time they have mother. And then besides being animals of other sentiments, but there's the predators, you know, then there's especially the human beings. Okay, then numbers kindness. Mother gave education, led in the path of the world. Jidingila not demba, it says, led in the path of the world, gave education. You see, so taught how to walk, how to speak. Language, human language, you see, how to walk and how to. So, met you a human being, you know, how to walk and how to speak and all that. You see, so that starting from that. So then, bear so much hardships. See the being mother, bear so much unbelievable hardships during the 9 months and when pregnant. She had stopped many things. What is she like? Then you see, I don't do those things which harms to you. You know? Then say that. Okay, so I'm not going to do the details, but just the outline. So then, can imagine then for so many years, even you're grown up, no question, it's small child time. You know, unbelievable. There's so many hardships. I can imagine. You give people caca, you know, people caca all the time, you know, and they cry, you know, it's night time and it's never giving them quiet as peace and others never getting rest. You see, anyway, so you know, they bear some of the hardships. So. This so much hardships. So unbelievable hardships. So by looking at others, you can understand this, how the parents so much never given peace to them. I was demanding this. I can imagine. So you see others, then this is how you how we did it. You know, childhood time, baby time. You see that, so can understand. So. I mentioned the story, the Hawaii couple, student couple who for the land to Lama during Dharma celebration, during the first Dharma celebration when they were at Dharamsala, and then so they came to Bajapane when the Lama was. I think the time when the Lama was first time when I came to Bajapane, I think maybe first time. Yeah, first time. I think. So, I think that time the stupas finished. The stupa finished, and we did a consecration. The stupa Bajapane, Lama stupa. So Lati Rinpoche was there. Invited Lati Rinpoche and Geshe Zopa Rinpoche. I think Geshe Zopa Rinpoche. I think also might be there. I think to Geshe Gyaltsen was there. I think to consecrate the stupa. The Lama also was there. So, sorry. What was I going to say? My text is escaping. I want to run out. Want to escape out, I think. It's not being read, so it's going. So the, yeah, so so we invited them for meal, lunch, and so I was staying at not the highest in the Pajapani here. You go up in the forest. You go up. The highest one is the Babaji house. Babaji, Percival Holland. So he lived in Kapan for many years, and he was the architect who built the old gomba, very small gomba, small gomba, but the pillars are very fat. Goes like that. Pillars goes like that. I mean, not quite like that, but very strong. Anyway, so so his room up there, his house. Then down below, I think the carpenter was there. Was Tom's house. Was that Tom built the house? Yeah, Tom's house. So I was staying there. So they invited him for lunch. So can't imagine. The child. They have one child. Well, two child, well, I can't imagine. Whoa. But amazing. But it's amazing. Can't imagine. Amazing the mother, Or the main one who look after pay attention to the mother. The child, the little boy, the child. Wow. I think they were there 3 hours. I'm not sure. I couldn't believe the child, the boy runs around, all over, continuously. Just so every time you stop something, every time you have to watch, every time. It's a danger. It's every time. Like this, completely. The 3 hours, So I was so. What was the word? I mean, so shocked. If she seems, of course, she got used to it. So. So I thought, if she can bear this patience, she can say, if she can have this patience, wow, then I thought, patience is the rest of the world is very easy. I thought, the rest of the world is very easy. So I thought, wow, can imagine. So if you don't look, if then danger, the boy. So yeah. So anyway, that's when you generally when you watch. I mean, what Buddha said, you see, what explained the teaching. You watch how the children behave, conduct, and how the parents take care. You watch, then you because you don't remember Was of course I don't remember, when I was a baby. So that's difficult to see, to remember. But you watch others, then that's very easy to understand how your mother took care of you. It's very to understand. And how you disturb the mother, how you, bother, amazing, you can see that. That's what you did when you're a child. When you're a baby, you see, when you're a child. So, say, Go on. Put it. Anyway, so that's it. So it's very helpful, to watch. Very helpful to understand the bodhicitta, the 7 things, mind, cause, and effect. Very good. Watch the family. It's a very, very good meditation for you. I mean, especially this one. I think she's amazing. I really thought that once did a patient with this, rest of the world very easy. So anyway, like this. So, okay now. One thing we should think. Not on that. One thing we should think. They created parents, so much negative karma. That part is very important to remember. Parents create so much negative karma. 24 hours for your well-being, for your happiness, for your well-being, for your education. So see, the motivation of Dharma, the attachment. You see, worldly concern, attachment. So, see, so motivation that non-virtue. So whatever they do, so non-virtue. So, you see, this my child, you see, attachment to I, attachment to my child. So that you see, not like Bodhisattva, not like Bodhisattva. You see, that. You see, without attachment, this is the pure mind, pure mind. You see, pure loving kindness, pure. You see, the compassion, loving kindness. So you see, attachment. So all the activities, how so cheating sentence being, telling lies being, killing sentient beings, killing sentient beings, even not human beings, but many other animals, fish, or so many other sentient beings, killing it for your well-being, for your, to take out, to feed you, all that. So can imagine, killing that. So the students, they were stealing. Then, there's a ill will. There's then disease. They come out with speech. There's so many things. The mother see for your happiness, for your well-being, for your education, all that they did. So so this, did you see? So motivation, the attachment, see, my child, my this, okay. So the other activities become negative karma. That's done for you. See, for your happiness, for your well-being. So this what she did this life. This is not the first time. Numberless times she did that. Even with being a human mother, like this, creating karma so much. In the whole life, for your well-being, for your happiness, for your, education, for your, Yeah, so then from even as being him the mother, numberless times from beginningless rebirth, numberless times from beginningless rebirth, she did that. You see, without talking about the animals, other, being mother and take creating karma, you see, either being born as the bird, chickens, what they say, but then go fly around and go far, then collect worms and half dead or half you see, and then put them in your mouth, in the nest, without talking those, just him being, numberless times from beginners, but they do that too. So then suffer in the lower realm did resolve that karma. Numberless times they were born in lower realm. Numberless times they were born in lower realm, suffered hell, hunger, and one can imagine, must imagine, that did that. They explained that numberless times. And still there's so much in their karma. And they did to you, they did to your well-being, see, and which result they haven't experienced yet. So it's a very, very, very important thing. This, and then there's so much you see. They have to, when they say in the future, born lower realm experience suffering. Not only sufferings in the human realm later, you see. Beside that, so much have to suffer. You see. As a result of this karma. So bear hardships, kindness bear hardships. So now, within that, I think to remember that, to include that, and that's the real story. So then you can see, the mother's how to say that? So so now you can see it's then become most unbearable. You can see the kindness is most unbearable. You got to help. So that it comes to the conclusion that no choice. You got to help. To the mother sentiment, to her. Not this couldn't be this mother, but to the mother sentiment. Everyone, every sentiment did that. Every sentiment, every mosquito, every snake, every rat, every cockroach, every. So every sentiment did that to you. Suffered. Wow. What they suffered to you. Creating karma for your well-being, they think. So they so that is so then basically because not dharma, not having dharma, not having realization, you see. But it's that renunciation, emptiness, no question of time. So then you see, because it doesn't have those realizations, so then you see, only delusion with the attachment, you see. So then you see, the action will come out like that. So can you imagine what suffering from beginnership with the suffering for you? Then there's so much karma which they have to born Lord and suffer. Okay, so the karma which is done for you. Okay, like that. So therefore can't stand. Can't stand even second. You got to help. You see, like that. So it's not only just not just a nice word, but it's just that's the reality. So anyway, so now, so yeah, finish this and then we'll break. Long break. So say the mother sentient beings, okay? That transmigratory being. The other, but it's the technique, of course, after this for kindness, you see, numbers, and then you see, every sentient being did the same, being mother and for kindness in numerous times. You see? Then total repair kindness. Then you see, when it comes to the after Yonge Chamba, the loving kindness of I have some translation before, but the loving kindness of the beauty. Yeah. Loving kindness. I translated. Hot. The loving kindness of the dear one. You are loving kindness of the beauty you own. You don't want loving kindness of beauty, but loving kindness of the dear one, dear one. So loving kindness of beauty, it might sound like a beauty, you know. You might sound like the shape, you know, beauty. You see, might sound that, but loving kindness of the dear one. So you feel the loving kindness of the dear one. You see, dear, your mind feels that person dear to you. You see, you want chamba, dear one. So you feel that person precious, kind, dear one. Okay, you see, so you feel when you feel that person is kind, you know, even though physically deformed. Okay, even though there's no nose, no ears. Okay, anyway, even the face is like that, no nose, or nose upside down, or nose is upside down, or anyway, joking with it. So without depending on physical, what looks is so you see, your mind feels so precious, kind, you know, dear one. So you see beauty in the way. When you feel that, you see beauty. So you see. So you see beauty in Tibetan, obviously yung, but I think here in English, you know, to express what does mind feel. To not mistake the shape, to relate not to shape, you see. So then you want to loving kindness, the dear one. So I chose that. So something that mind feel, you see. So this. That's the after mentioning kindness. That just naturally comes. So then here the loving. Then the Mahayana, you know, the loving kindness, great loving Mahayana, loving kindness, the Mahayana compassion. You see, so then the sentient beings say, sentient beings, and they what they want is happiness, but you see, but what they want is happiness, but constantly due to ignorance. Did we ignore not the Dharma? No, the Dharma did not know in the Mahayana teachings. You know that. You see, so the sentiments they what they want is happiness, but they constantly then they say constantly the constant is the constantly run, you know, busy. It's you know, they meant to creating cause of happiness, but only creating cause of negative karma. Only creating negative karma, cause of suffering. Constantly busy, creating cause of suffering. See? So that is none but so they say, and then cause of the real cause of happiness, you know, the real cause of happiness, they dislike, they don't believe. If you explain, they don't believe, and they dislike, they don't believe. You see, like that, and they run away. You see, for actual cause, the actual understanding cause of happiness, you expand. Okay, so like that. Then you say, and they destroy the cause of happiness. You know, by anger and heresy and so forth. You see, even some made it correct in the past, they destroy. So like that. So then what they do not, what they do not like is suffering. What they do not like is suffering. See, so then see, they are the same. Suffering, but the action, you see, but the actions. So that's what I mentioned. Keep busy, constantly creating karma. So that you see. So they say, so that's why. So so due to ignorance, so therefore therefore constantly, constantly say, so I say what the cause, what the action, what they're doing is the obstacle. There is still obstacle to achieve enlightenment. So you cannot achieve, unable to achieve pills happening enlightenment. And then you see, and then you cannot achieve even the ultimate happiness, the liberation from samsara. Is there. Yeah, that you see. There's what the action, what they're doing constantly is a obstacle to achieve ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. And then even the happiness future life, you see. So there's total opposite to what they're doing, only cause of suffering. So the obstacle even to achieve the happiness future lives. So it's like that. So can you imagine? So then also so much then they cause so much problems, suffering in this life. You see. So I say like that. You see. So anyway, so they say, even temporary happiness, you see, difficult to achieve. You see, like that. You see. So anyway, what they want is happiness, what do not suffering, but the constantly due to ignorance, due to all the time what they act is all non-virtue. So they constantly suffer, devoid of happiness, devoid of all this happiness, and even their temporary happiness, but the devoid of ultimate happiness. Even they have ultimate happiness, but they devoid of enlightenment. So that kind of peerless happiness. So that. However, so then you see, I must cause the symptoms to have happiness and cause of happiness. Okay? And see that. Okay, and then you see the next one. I must free them from suffering and the cause of suffering. See, then the general compassion, mind compassion. That you. So I will do this. I will do it. I will cause them happiness and the cause. I will cause them happiness and the cause of. I will cause them happiness and the cause of the happiness. See? So. Yeah, and then that generally, when you take that responsibility on yourself, then there's Mahana loving kindness, and then free I will free them from suffering and cause of suffering. When you take that responsibility on yourself, there's the Mahana compassion. So when you have those realizations, so then the special attitude, like somebody, then say, they don't have opportunity. So haven't received the perfect human birth from the, and then they see the say blind, there's the wisdom eye is blind. You see, the Dharma wisdom eye is blind. They don't know Dharma wisdom eye to see what is right, what is right, what is wrong, what is useful, good, and what is harmful. They don't have that. They say, so that, and then you see they are devoid of blind lead. They are devoid of blind leader. The virtuous friend they don't have. So no opportunity to achieve full enlightenment. Achieve liberation and full enlightenment. So you yourself now at this time you yourself have received perfect birth and have met the wisdom. The Dharma wisdom, that much you see there, and then the blind leader with virtuous friend, and so it's not just one but many. You see, those most precious or most difficult to find in the world, you are mad. And then you see, so you have all the conditions, you have all the unbelievable, most unbelievable. Yeah, then you see to practice and to practice and to have realization of path to enlightenment, okay. So you can do that. So therefore you can liberate numberless beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment, okay. So you can do that, bring them to enlightenment. You can help them. So because of that reason, so I will say liberate the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment by myself alone. So that's special attitude, alone. So difference from the previous one, and here now special attitude, alone. Even though the numbers Buddha-Bodhisattvas helping them, you see, but you see that you have your responsibility because they're kind to you. So you see, then your responsibility to help them. So you have opportunity now. So that I will do it by myself alone, and therefore then you see, then so at the moment, I cannot get even myself, or cannot get even one sentient being. You see, cannot. So then, you see, so there, so in the short, you see, so it's even the Arhatas, even 10 Bodhisattvas, even that 10 Bodhisattvas, even you see, cannot do. Still there's Mishibi Jushi, and still there's a cause of unknowing, the four causes of unknowing. You see, the subtle karma and subtle karma, the know, and I think might be one thing, might be the distance of time and they can see all the distance. I think maybe far, maybe distance, unbelievable. That then the secret action of Buddhas, so cannot see the four causes of unknowing, so cannot. So that interferes to the perfect world to us sentient beings. You see, so therefore you need to achieve omniscience. So therefore you need to achieve omniscience to be able to do perfect world to us. So therefore I must achieve. Therefore you see. That's the omniscient one, is the only one who can do perfect work to us. Therefore, I must achieve, Therefore, I must achieve state of omniscience, okay? Therefore, I must achieve state of omniscience, So then you see, they achieve that, and they see that. Then there's then they see, so they're seeking the works for others, then they're seeking enlightenment. So they are the two mental factors. You say, then they say after seeking works for others, then seeking enlightenment. They say, then how they which is the five-way mental principle consciousness, just which is a five ways similar to this mental factors, which to achieve enlightenment. So that's anyway. So that something special thought. You see, then that's bodhicitta. So there's, but it's still not what the text mentioned. There's still other words to fill it up, but this is just wrap. So that see so now here, so the mother sentient beings. You see so now you can understand. Now you can understand the mother sentient beings. All those kinds from beginning. But can you imagine? I'm talking. I just don't talk human with the human, but then there are many others in the animal, but kind of say. So they are some other systems. They're completely under the control of karma delusion. Completely under the control of karma delusion. You see. So see. So, for example, you see, relate to yourself. So even within our minute, you see, so there's ignorance. There's ignorance. I just described already a few days ago. So I talked about quite a few times. So that there's the ignorance. You see there's aggregates. You see mind which is aggregates. Mind which is aggregates. Mind which is aggregates. Then depend on what it does. Then you see, then that mind merely impute I, merely impute the I. From such mind, you see, merely impute I. Then you see the next second, you see the next second, and then the next second, then I see the I appear back, but not appeared back according to the reality, merely imputed by mind. It was merely imputed just a second before, but you don't notice. But you don't notice that, and I appeared back to you, and not merely labeled by mind. You appear back, totally wrong, false, hallucination. Okay, so then you see. Then the third, the next second, then you let your mind hold on to that. You let your mind hold on to this I, not merely labeled by mind. You see, so appears something real, okay, truly existent or existent from inside or existent. So you let your mind hold on that. Okay, so that's it. So that hallucination. So that hallucination, you see, first merely imputation. Second, you see the ignorance left negative imprint in the mind, decorated hallucination, truly existence, truly existence on the mere level I. Truly existence, you see, decorated or projected or mental fabricated. Okay. So you see, so the third, you let your mind hold on to that true, you see, trust or the total trust or the let it to hold on to that true. Okay, so all that is root of samsara. That is root of samsara. So believing this real. So that's that concept is root of samsara, and then as well as also aggregates. Same thing with aggregates, after meditation, then appeared not merely labeled by mind. Next second, then third second, you let your mind hold on that. True, that is also root of samsara. So, you see, so root of samsara. So then you see, like that same, you see, with all the phenomena. This is an idea, but with all the rest of phenomena, like that. Merely imputed by mind, but a projected hallucination, and then you let your mind hold on. That instead of thinking this is a hallucination, you think it's true. So then you see everything is true, real. You see, okay. So then on the basis of that, then the basis of that, then you exaggerate. You see, exaggerate on the basis of the object of ignorance. You see the true existence. Then you see, then you exaggerate. You see how beautiful this and that. You see the body, how beautiful the hair, how beautiful the nose, how beautiful this. Okay. So then you see, then you see after exaggerating, then attachment rises. Then attachment rises to that. Then attachment produces its own view, projection on that. Attachment its own projection. The beauty, see its own projection there. See, then how this is then also how this is bad. See, how this bad, this and blah 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 blah. You see, then anger rises. Anger rises. Then when anger rises, then it has its own projection on that. You see, something as to bad, something bad to harm, to hurt. You see, that mind to hurt is dislike. So it has its own projection. So like that. So I say, so like that. So all the rest of the delusion is like this. So rises. You see, on the basis of object of ignorance, which is hallucination, true experience. So then each delusion has its own wrong view. Each delusion has its own wrong view. So then that's what I say. So anyway, so then. So ignorance and so then it says so then so this so for example the relate to us yeah then you see so they see the attachment is there. You see, and then see you know, to get human rebirth is like that. You see, so how in the past you see, out of it, based on ignorance is that rises. You see, so then say then you see, then the plant karmic seed. You see, plant karmic seed on the mental continuum in the past. You see. Then is a life before committed, you know. So see, you know, the practice moralities, you see, practice moralities, you know, in the past. So that traces the human body. Okay. So that is then the life before this. Whatever the life was, the life before this, then you see, from 12 to when the little limb craving and grasping happened. You see, the human Buddhist craving, and then very strong craving, that grasping. You see, really want, and then grasping. Then those two procrastinated. You see, the karmic seed was left by the. Which was left by the compound action, you see, left by compound action, see, the compound action is under with the attachment, how you say, so how you root ignorance, you see, so so then the met that coming seed ready to throw, it's ready to throw. Future birth, you see. So then, three delusion, two actions, you know, compound action. Then this become, you see, three delusion, two actions happen in the past. So now the seven result happen in this life. The conscience take on the fertilizer, because the taking birth is the. So that and then they name the form, you see, that you see, what is signified by the boat is a sailing boat, you see, crossing the rivers. They name the form. I think which shows this. I guess it's temporary. You see, you see, like the boat, you see. So anyway, say, name the form, see, that, then then 6 sense basis, 6 sources or 6 sense basis, okay, gives you 2. Then the contact, then the feeling rises gradually. Then they see a bird, they come out, so to say. So then old age and death is put together. Old age and death is put together. So because because the death can happen any time, you see. Even in the womb, every young time, so that. So all is death, so the old age has been happening. So now what's left is death. So this is one trouble-related limb. How evolution is how this happened. So now you see, so now like this, within a minute, within our minute, you see. So with the ignorance is there, you see, this holding the eye as true extent and holding the eye as true extent. This ignorance is always there. Okay, so then those delusion arises, and then karmic information is the collect karmic information, compound action to jile, compound action. You see, then then plant karmic seed on the mental continuum. So you see, so can you imagine within our every minute, you see, there's so many. You start to depend limb, from ignorance, and they arise those delusions, and they motivate a compound action. You see, plants coming seed on the mental within an hour, within a minute. You see, so many, so many. So I must say, so you see, so they say, they say, mind is not in the renunciation, mind is not in meditation, not in the lumbering practice, not without talking tantra, not in the renunciation, not in the bodhicitta, not in the right view, you see, emptiness, you see, not in the practice. So you see, then continuously, you see, you create cause samsara, you see, there, out of ignorance, and then the delusions. Within 1 hour, you start troubling. So you start troubling so many times. Within 1 hour, minute, even 1 minute, yeah. So like that. So like that. So like that within 1 day. So many troubling. You start 1 day, 24 hours. So many, so unbelievable, you see. So then you see now here you can see now how you get involved, how you get sink, how you get involved in the so many troubling in 24 hours, unbelievable number troubling to be born again samsara, suffer. So many in 1 day, Okay, like that is then the week, then month, then year. Can you imagine this life? So we did like this. We did like this from beginningless rebirth. From beginning, that's how we have been reincarnated in samsara, continuously, one after another. Okay, so now, even 1 day like this, example, 1 hour, a minute, unbelievable number. So therefore, can you imagine? There's so much troubling. We haven't started, but we haven't completed. You see, not finished. You see, there's so many, so they're numberless. On the mental university, they start to say numberless. So you have to go through. So you have to rank against suffer, the different levels. So see, can you imagine the numberless left. So the numberless is like that left. You see. So endless to suffer samsara. That problem like this. So therefore now can you imagine now this yourself case, how involved with samsara. See? So now the other sentient being. So now the numberless helping, numberless animal, numberless human. So you see your mother sentient beings. You see. So now you see. So totally under the control of karma delusion. You see like that. So can you imagine? So you see. So from beginning to the birth like that, you see, reincarnate and suffer, and then collect, collect so much troubling during their life, unimaginable sick, numberless, so much in that life, you see. So like this, so then you die, then you're again born. So goodness created cause of samsara, you see. like that from beginningless rebirth. So you see, the numbers of the 12 links started to see. Okay, so therefore, so the what was not completed, not finished, you see, the numbers left. So even within 1 hour, I mean, can you imagine? Because mind is not realization, it's not maintaining. So you can imagine start 7 to 12 link within 1 hour. With the ignorance, with the delusions, then motivated compound reaction. You see there. So therefore, see, so totally being under the control of karma delusion. You see, then you see, then they have to rank and continuously in the rank in the sixth realm. You know, in one of the six realms interprets. So one of the realms continuously rank and then experience those sufferings and die. Then so like that, you see, endlessly, endlessly. Not only past, but now in the future, endlessly. Okay, so totally trapped, totally. You know, saying, totally trapped. Numberless 12 link started. Numberless 12 link. Totally trapped in that. You see. So therefore now, this situation, being under the control of karma and delusion, is there. Okay, totally being under the karma and delusion. So now, in order to benefit for the transmigrated beings, okay. So in order to benefit means to liberate them, to liberate them from the bondage of karma and delusions. You see, to liberate them from the bondage of karma and delusions. Okay. So then, and that way, then you are able to liberate them from the oceans of samsara suffering. Okay, so in order to benefit, contains that. Then not only that, third, to bring to enlightenment, you to bring them to full enlightenment. So that third, in order to benefit for others, benefit contains third, bring them to enlightenment. Okay, so then the next one, then you see. So now you understand transmigrating, being under the control of karma delusion, then transmigrating, and then continuously one of the realms, you see that. The suffer. So then say, So this is what happening from beginningless rebirth for them. So then, if you don't help them, then they will have to suffer. You see, endlessly. Sometimes. Okay, so they say. So that. So I say. Then, therefore, you see, the solution is then oneself to achieve enlightenment. So, therefore, you see, may I achieve enlightenment in order to benefit. May I achieve enlightenment in order to benefit. For the transmigrated beings. So then, So each time when you generate this bodhicitta, may I achieve enlightenment, putting palms together at the heart, may I achieve enlightenment in order to benefit for the transmigrated beings. Okay. So each time, how much you meditate, you practice the kind of amazing. That's why it is said that you see somebody see the Buddha's field, Buddha's field, completely fill up Buddha's field. Buddha's field, I think it would be, pure land. So, anyway, it said Buddha's Sangye Shing, Buddha's field, you see. Then filled with the 7 types of jewels, diamond, gold, you see. I don't remember which kind of jewel. So I don't remember 7 types of jewels. The diamond, gold, so the world, completely full. You fill up. How many like that? How many like that? Equivalent number of the equivalent number of the equivalent number of the atoms of the equal number of the atoms of the Pacific Ocean. So there's a chudul, very, very, very subtle ones. There's 7 explained, I don't remember, chudul something, but very, very, very subtle, you see. Very, very subtle atoms of the Pacific Ocean. So world, the Buddhist world, how many? That means number. You know, it says a Ganga, but the Ganga has 2 meanings. River Ganga, India. But when it talks about the benefit of bodhicitta, it's Pacific Ocean. It is mentioned Papankas, you know, the notebook. A great Papankas notebook. There, when you receive teaching from his Guru Thapa Rinpoche, you see, the benefit of bodhicitta is the Pacific Ocean. So, yeah, so Buddha's world filled with 7 jewels, full. How many? Equal number of the atoms of the unbelievable tiny atoms of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. So it means okay. You offer the Buddhas. You offer the Buddha. Okay. You offer the Buddha. You offer the Buddhas. Okay. So now, generally, so that's merit is unmeasurable. See, but here. You put the palms together and simply general bodhicitta achieving enlightenment, not benefit for all the migratory beings, transmigratory beings. See, this one you collect far more greater merit than the other one. The other one compare this, the other one becomes small. It doesn't become kind of small like dollar or the gold is rates, you know, like going up and down. None of that. But compared to this, that's small. So the bodhicitta is just simple thing like this. Wow. Then it said just before that it said benefits of bodhicitta is the merit how much you collect. You know, fill the whole sky, fill up the whole limitless sky, and even left over. So so it fills the whole sky. It fills up the whole sky, but even more than that, more than the sky, limited sky. So the benefit of bodhicitta, you know. So therefore, you see, when we do the Sangye Chodang Soy Chuan, must meditate, not just blah blah blah, not that. Must. Very, very, very important practice. And then you see, so. Then after this, then you see Jetukangba, and then Jetukangba is the NTA as I who's seeking enlightenment, you know, do not exist from inside, it's empty. And so real I seeking enlightenment is empty, totally empty. Do not exist, totally empty there. And then the action-seeking enlightenment, the real action-seeking enlightenment, all that, totally empty right there. Then the real enlightenment, not mere level enlightenment, you know, that's also totally empty right there. Therefore, whom you are achieving enlightenment, sentient beings, not mere level or some real sentient beings, also totally empty right there. So then you meditate a little bit on and emptiness, see. So then this is so this was Jetukangba advice, you see. So the very beginning, you practice the heart of Buddhism, you know, heart, the heart of the 84,000 teachings of Buddha, the Tripaskara, there's a Hinana Mahana, the Paramedhyana, Mahana Sikhamanda Vajra. So the essence of the coming to Lamrim, then Lamrim tea, graduate part of log, middle of Lamrim, then they come to tea, principal aspect part. Then that already done, the heart, the very heart, all done at the beginning, before you practice, before the actual practice. So it becomes also very powerful. So I don't know. So, okay, so what do we do about pee-pee? So anyway, so okay, so so it is good to know how to meditate. This is very important practice. That. So it was no, I think so it didn't say see. So we do this, we do the prayer, okay? We do the prayer. Yeah. The death might happen before we go pee-pee. So we do this prayer, we do the So, yeah. Dāgē chīnyē sābhā kēwā tē tēntān rōwā kōrnā kāmbē dā kēparā chē chō lō sāng chāwā tēmbē nyēmbō rīndō sā chī rō rī rā rīn chē nyēn tē jēmbā tē sāng tē shīng tē mē tē rū kē nāndā shīng lā chā pā rā shō Doye mo se da do ne ju endara so I'm going to Steve did that. I think that was Steve leads prayer. I think. I think. Steve leads prayer as his nun. Not you don't need to do high, but they have natural voice high. But you look at they'll start like that, and then they bigger voice, not high. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There's one nun, this many years ago, I think her name was Windy, I think, from Australia. From Australia? Oh, yeah, what the things? Yeah, I don't know the rest name very well. So she does Tantra College, the Upper Tantra College, this one. She does very well. I mean, normally you don't see women doing that, but she was able to do very well. So, but with a lot of noise, the Tantra College noise. Tantra College voice, not noise, but voice. So she was able to do very well. I just remember that. So like the beginning of Lama or something, that's the good idea. Accepting Onsham Yitul, then better to go to high voice. Start with the high voice, not all. It's better with chanting. Then generally, all of that. So it's not a song, but advice is the most chanting is used, except the chur doesn't. Chur, when you chur, doesn't have war. And then it becomes ugly. So for the Lama Chapa, the other places they start war, like that. I left it one. Something like that, more or less. Sometimes my chanting is not stable, so it changes. It always doesn't stay the same. There's some change. So, but some people they chant every time they're stable. So that. So for example, here number Namo Guru Be Namo Guru Be Namo Bedaya Namo Yasangaya. That I mean Sangaya. That one is to living long time. Those that I mean that's the only last one there. So yeah, that's it. But Stevie also owns there for many years. Narendra, you own there for many years, I think. Geshamba takes taught, Majorigan in self-initiation for many years. Pende did. How many years?
Sometimes we say, sometimes me.
Yeah, Pende, Pende, many people here also Pende. So Pende, and then Steve did many times. Majorigan in self-initiation, the Geshamba takes taught. Yeah, that's what they say. So I think that I'm just talking the beginning part. We say, the Lama Chopa knows that. Okay. So the Moshe start high better. I don't know exactly Papanga, Dejinbo, his own chanting. I haven't heard, so I don't know exactly. But it might change afterwards, you see. The Gegula, most people, they thought Papangas, but it's Gegula's chanting, his attendant. So that attendant who knew well the chantings, the Lama, Hiruga Lama Chopa and the Bachuk, this, the Papangas monastery chanting. So he served the great Papanga, who was the author of the liberation palm in your hand. Then he served the next incarnation, who became Geshe at Baksa. And as soon as he finished Geshe, then he took cancer and passed away at Kashang. Shiliguri, from Shiliguri, come back, go up on the top of the mountain, that Kashang. That's the town Kashang. Then you go to Darjeeling from there. Then that Kekula, he served also the present incarnation of that Papanga. Present incarnation he served, and then I don't know, yeah. Then some obstacle happened, and I think. When they were going to set up from, I don't know where one train station. So probably he was asked to buy some, cookies or something in that train station. I think he went to buy. Then when he went to buy, then train was going. When he went to buy things, but then he could come out. He could come out and then catch the train. He could come out to hold the train. Then I think he was caught between the cement wall in the train station, so where the train goes, the cement what do you call this platform, between that and the train, he caught between that. So the train went to, I think, his stomach. So I think, but then there was something. He was able to come in, but it seems nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong, and then I think at the beginning it didn't seem wrong, but then it passed away. So I mean, so can't, yeah. Actual Papanga teaching, I mean, we didn't hear no tape records, no nothing. Didn't hear so, but there's much of the Lama Lundu and many of the monks and the Sarah many of the monks, I think including Ketchum, I think learn from Kegula's chanting also that. So the chanting from root Gurus and Chichang, which is most unbelievable sweet chanting. The voice just most amazing. The chanting is incredible taste. Incredible taste. Moving mind. What's amazing that there's Basoyukini chanting. But didn't hear much of other things. But this, the Bajayakini prayer, to go to Pure Land, it's most amazing. So the it's supposed to be same. The from song, but the idea is supposed to be sort of like that thing, but maybe different. From Kegula's, a little bit different, it seems like that. Okay. Changju Samjo Rinpoche Maje Vanam Jeju Jikaba Nyamba Meba Kongne Kongdo Pewara So there's one woman, a young woman, very sick, may die. Ridiculously, 36 years old, 36 weeks pregnant, on life support in Melbourne, in Melbourne Hospital with the pneumonia. It's a PH, no? PN, Oh, you don't announce them P. What do you say? Oh, in silence. I see. P in the heart. Then what comes out is knee. Pneumonia. This name of the hospital? Oh, no. What is pneumonia?
Infection in the lungs.
Oh, I see. I see. Pneumonia. There's something like phenomena and pneumonia. Phenomena and pneumonia. No? Okay, so maybe White Hara, chant the White Hara mantra to her, okay? So upon White Hara, immediately entered in her body mind, okay? Entered in her body mind, okay? So totally purify all the defilements, need karma, sicknesses, and untimely and death. So think that, okay? Purify that. So, a little bit think of that. Then at the same time, think that she her body totally filled with like milk, the nectar, from Tara, and then it achieved all Tara's qualities. All the Tara's qualities, you see, omniscience and perfect power to be others, and they mean great compassion, especially immortal realization, immortal, undying, immortality within her. Okay, so think that. Omandare tu re mama ayu punne jan apu shin guru so Amada re tu ta re tu re mama ya bunne jan pushin guru so is ma is mama ritual ritual killy just maybe nowadays they put a better put a name maybe Amata re tu ta re tu ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual alu ritual ritually RACHELLE ritually no li I pronounce ritual alu ritually ritually forget about the alu okay ritually alu is potato alu is the Indian language potato Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual punne ritual killy punne jana ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy pushin guru ayu pushin guru punne jana Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amata re tu ta re tu re ritual killy ayu punne jana pushin guru so Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Punya Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Punya Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Punya Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Re tu ta re tu re re ja ke le ayo pone jana pushin koro so oma ta re tu re re ja ke le ayo pone jana pushin koro so oma ta re tu re re ja ke le ayo pone jana pushin koro so Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Bachan Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Reja Kele Ayopunya Jana Pushin Guru So Amadare Atudare Ture Nejagele ayapune jana bushen guroso Amatare tutare ture Nejagele ayapune jana bushen guroso Amatare tutare ture Nejagele ayapune jana bushen guroso Amatare tutare ture Rejagere ayapune jana bushen guruso Amatare tutare ture Rejagere ayapune jana bushen guruso Amatare tutare ture so Amatare tutare ture so Amatare tutare ture so Amatare tutare ture so Amatare tutare ture soha 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 Amatare tutare so Amatare tutare ture soha 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 Amatare tutare do re so om da re do re re ja gelim ayo pune jana bush oro so om da re do re Reja akele ayo bune jana bushen guru soha om dare do re Reja akele ayo bune jana bushen guru soha then absorbed to the heart and harbor is mind by totally oneness with Hara and White Hara. So it's pretty like that. Gewan di enyu do da pa ma zhuo ma zhu jue nian zhuo wa qi jia ma lu che jie za lo ngue wo zhu kan jie zha wei gu wei xin ge man de pen dang ai de wa ma lu jun wei jian re xie wa den zhe jia zuo ye xia bei xie de ba duo den jiu Lama che san zem kaya den chana bemo den ya zo la so wan de so she ya Dona gumbo chere se wang se che jave changa gang se yang so ja che mo la gang se ba te sa den de ni cha wa zi cha cha pa zo cha na be me che la du ji je da so ning ye su su da me ga xian zhe be che be ran ye be kun sa che che ja su da su me zhang se jie jia wei qi la da dian dian lu wa me bei dian ba da ge la san da bei tu do jian nang da men bei na ge zhe jian these are the past, present, future marriage, three-time marriage, but I'm listening to Buddhas. May all the Father, Mother, sentient beings have happiness, so enlightenment. May the Lord, may the Lord realms be empty forever. May all the Bodhisattvas' prayers be succeed immediately. May I be able to cause all these to happen by myself alone. And these are all the past, present, future marriage, collected by me, three-time marriage, collected by numbers and things with Buddhas. Then everybody in this world, and then all the students, all the supporters, and all those who serve the organization past, now, and other people similar to Kadamba Center as well as the international office and all that. Who served in the past, who serve now, all those people were helping. This then some was family members, and everyone us here. Meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching of the pure wisdom of the first one. There was just living in pure morality. Brave hard doing the extensive deeds of the Buddha's deeds to the sentient beings, and yoga of the true stages, which essence is transcendental wisdom and undue bliss and voidness. So, actually, that's what this is. Mechon namdara zangme chimdan de labje jase chebe nindo de da choge rimni nanjo je losan gabe den dan jao whatever suffering and sentient beings have made happen to me, whatever happiness I made happen to all the sentient beings. Then oneself, one's family members, and then the students, just merely being in this universe, world, country, United States here, whatever country, area and a house. Just for that, may all those things living in the universe, that the world, this world, that country, and the area, and the house, may all those then say. May the negative karma collected from beginningless rebirth get purified, and may they immediately actualize loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta in everyone's heart, and see realize emptiness as well as so may they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Every one of those. May they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. And may nobody in this world experience war, famine, economic problems. There's sicknesses and torture and dangers of fire, water, air, earthquakes, and tsunamis. Nobody in this world experiences this forever. Due to all the past, present, future marriages collected by me, future marriages collected by a number of sentient Buddhas, that which totally which exists but was totally empty from its side, do not exist at all from its side. May the I who exist but do not exist at all from its side, totally empty, achieve Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which is totally empty from its side. And lead all the sentient beings who exist but who are totally empty from their own side. To that, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which is totally empty from its own side. By myself alone, who is totally empty from its own side. I dedicate all the merits to be able to follow holy excellent deeds. Buddha's Samadha Bhadama Jugasa as they realize. I dedicate all the merits, same way 3 times Buddha's have dedicated their merits. the Lama Tsongkhapa teaching be as spread and flourish in the world, but complexize everyone's heart, and especially all the students and the supporters, all those who serve the organization, and now, and the same thing the Kadamba Center here, for beginning now, then the international office served at the beginning, served now, so in everyone's heart by exercising the Lama Tsongkhapa teaching.
切见教文尊高月照在南北别外，列见在麦些外的，等家买了早晚山台的，现在的三代这，昨年拉天的家瓦罗斯，大把也单把有。 By your to change job good galway. The so to Jacken the Japten show.
Some news, not BBC, not CNN, the Sherpa news. From the Mount Everest. From Namche. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, there's a very big meeting in Mongolia. So this very big meeting. What to do with this one? I see. So the other the lamas coming there, and also Rishikesh, of course. And then so the time that the time has been changed. The time has been quite a bit changed, but different lamas defeated them. So so at the beginning they asked what time they mentioned it was the middle of the course. So then refused that. But then the second time they asked, we said 2 days before finishing the retreat. So then I couldn't, well, I was unable to, I could not, the first one I changed, but the second one was kind of felt, uneasy to change. So they had to go to Mangala. So my request is that, so 2 days retreat, Lamrim retreat. I think it's a very, very good. So this one we see, not like the works of this life, not like the samsara, not like works of samsaras, not like samsara activities or works of this life. You see, not that which is meaningless and how much is done, no meaning. You see, kind of the only cause, only suffering of samsara, only lower realm. I mean, kind of that. You see, so not like that. You see, the here lamentation lamrim is even you do, even you do one time, so plant seed of enlightenment. I mean, the plant seed of the whole path, plant seed on the mind, path to enlightenment. You see, so more, so that, so the the idea thing is the whole Lamrim within 2 days. You see, sort of to go over, I guess, so to go over. So that means you become closer to left more imprint and then close to realization, to close to enlightenment. So I think it's the most amazing thing that you see. We are Buddha nature and do Buddha nature. So because of that we can develop. So we have this time, and this is only about. This is almost only one time opportunity to practice. This almost one time having a perfect image, but so the opportunity to practice. So like that. So the so the so even I wasn't here, so you can think, so that I can't manifest, but you can think I'm in the throne. I was sitting on the throne with you, so you don't think that. Then you see you're meditating, okay? Meditating Lamrim. Generally difficult to get time to retreat and things like that. So therefore, this is a great opportunity. So that's I want to. Since came also many from far away, and so that's very, very good. Yeah. So that. So that's say. So that's. So actually, it's not news from the Mount Everest, but it's news from the house. News from the house. Okay, thank you so much. So good night. Thank you. Okay.